Hello and welcome back to Kim Reads. We're gonna do a story out of My Little Pony. Welcome to Rainbow Falls. Twilight, Spike calls, bursting through the front door of the Golden Oak Library of the school, tightly gripping his claw. We've got an official letter from the mayor of Ponyville. Really? Twilight Sparkle cries out, dropping the encyclopedia she's reading and rushing over to greet her best friend. Well, open it and see what it says. Do you think Rainbow Dash and the Ponyville Flyers are ready to compete? Spike asks his best friend. I sure hope so, Twilight answers. They've been practicing for weeks. A few days later, it is time to leave for Rainbow Falls. Isn't this exciting, Spike? Twilight remarks as she packs a few final things, including her travel guide. I've never been to Rainbow Falls before. I can't wait to learn all about it. I wish I'd come with you, Spike says longingly. I do too, Twilight replies, but Fluttershy is trusting you to watch all of her sick animal friends while we're gone, and that's a much more important responsibility. You're right, Spike says. I'm going to be the best critter sitter ever. That's the spirit, Twilight agrees. I promise I'll send you lots of postcards. Thanks, Twilight. I'll miss you. I'll miss you too, Spike, she says, giving her friend one last hug before heading out the door. See you in a few days. All aboard the Friendship Express, the conductor calls out over the loudspeaker. All aboard. I wonder what Rainbow Falls will be like, Fluttershy asks. I hear there are glorious sparkling rainbows everywhere, says Rarity. I hear the Rainbow Falls arena is enormous, Rainbow Dash adds. Well, I hear they have a whole marketplace where ponies sell souvenirs and things for the games. Applejack begins. I'm going to set my wagon there and sell my delicious apple brown Betties to all the contestants. Suddenly, everyone gasps and stares at Applejack. Don't worry, y'all, she cries. I'll make sure I'll save enough for you to load up on, I promise. The ponies let out a sigh of relief. The friends are so busy talking that hours fly by. Before they know it, the conductor makes an announcement. The station stop is Rainbow Falls. Watch your hooves while getting off the train. This stop, Rainbow Falls. This is breathtaking, Rarity remarks as she looks at hundreds of beamlights shooting down through the clouds, casting rainbows across the city. The ponies leave the train station and head out toward their hotel. On the way, they make the beautiful rainbow scenery. It says here in my travel guide that Rainbow Falls was built on a cliff next to a waterfall, Twilight Sparkle tells her friends. That's why there are always so many natural rainbows all over town. Well, these rainbow ponies sure do make good use of them, Applejack says. Not more than a minute after dropping their bags in the room, Rainbow Dash announces, Fluttershy and I are heading straight to the arena. We need to start practicing right away. Twilight Sparkle decides to explore the city of Rainbow Falls before joining the Ponyville Flyers in the Rainbow Falls arena. They were practicing. The Rainbow River, which flows all the way through Rainbow Falls, Twilight Sparkle reads aloud to herself, is one of the longest rivers in Equestria. And Thump, with her head buried in her book, Twilight accidentally bumps into some ponies. Ouch! Comes a familiar squeak. Pinkie Pie? Rarity? Twilight calls. Gee, Twilight, that really hurt, Pinkie Pie says, rubbing her head with her hoof. I'm sorry, I should have been paying more attention to where I was walking, Twilight apologizes. But this book's just so fascinating. Well, I think you should put the book down and start exploring the town using your eyes, Rarity says. I need to go shopping for the Ponyville uniforms. I'm right behind you, Twilight replies happily. The next day, Twilight Sparkle, Rarity, and Pinkie Pie get up early and head straight to the marketplace. Oh, I can wait to get some sweets, Pinkie Pie cried, jumping up and down. I heard they sell some marvelous beads and jewelry here, too, Rarity adds. There will be perfect finishing touches for my Ponyville uniforms. Did you know, Twilight begins, her head stuck in her travel guide again. but Rarity and Pinky have already stopped listening. Get your warm, delicious apple brown Betties here. It's a sweet Apple Acres family recipe, Applejack yells as Rainbow Falls gathers around trying this delicacy they've never tried before. But it's not rainbow colored, one of the rainbow ponies whispers to her friend, unsure whether to try it. It's like a rainbow in your mouth, the other cries, taking a bite. You have to try it. Soon there is a line of Rainbow Falls ponies a mile long, waiting to try Applejack's Betties. I told you they'd all be a hit here, Applejack says. She's all delicious, Pinkie Pie says, her mouth exploding with Betties. Okay, Flyers, let's try this one more time, Rainbow Dash shouts at the top of her lungs. Wow, the Rainbow Falls arena is huge, Twilight Sparkle comments, looking around. I know, Rainbow Dash agrees. It's the perfect place to practice. Now, if Fluttershy and Bulk Biceps goes past the horseshoe without dropping it, we'd be in business. It says in my travel guide that the Rainbow Falls arena was built by the same ponies who built the arena in the Camelot Castle, Twilight explains. And there are 20 small tents set up along the sidelines, so each city has its own private arena for contestants to wait their turn before competing. That's nice, Twilight, Rainbow Dash says, but if you don't mind, we're trying to concentrate here. The race is only a day away. Oh, of course, don't mind me, Twilight replies, stepping away to write a postcard. That afternoon, the ponies are still at the arena watching practice when one of the Wonderbolts hurts his wings. Oh no, it's Soren, the Cloudsdale ponies cry out. Are you okay? I'm hurt, he replies. I think I need a medic. I don't mean to eavesdrop, Twilight cuts in, but it says here in my travel guide that Rainbow Falls has one of those advanced medical facilities in all of Equestria. Maybe we take him there? That's a great idea, Pinkie Pie chimes in. We'll take him for you. You probably need to keep practicing. Thank you so much, the Cloudsdale's ponies reply. You Ponyville ponies are so friendly and helpful. I bet you didn't expect to explore the hospital in your tour of the city, Pinkie Pie says to Twilight as they wait for Soren to get settled in bed. I can't say that I did, Twilight replies, but I'm glad I came. My guidebook says that Rainbow Falls Hospital was built with state-of-the-art machines and the latest technological equipment, so I'm sure Soren is the best host here. Pinkie Pie and Twilight stay until Soren is all tucked in and feeling better. Then they all head back to their hotel to get a good night's sleep. After all, the qualifying competition is tomorrow. On the day of the competition, the Rainbow Falls Arena is full of excitement. Tension is in the air as all the ponies gather their friends. The stands up above are full of ponies looking and cheering at their teams, while the contestants are huddled in their cities' tents getting ready to compete. Finally, it's time for Ponyville Flyers to complete in the relay race competition. I'm so nervous I can hardly breathe, Rarity says to her friends from off on the stands. Go, Ponyville, go! Pinkie Pie cheers, shaking her pom-poms. I hope Fluttershy and Bulk Biceps pass the horseshoe without dropping it this time, Twilight says worriedly. So do we, her friends agree. It's the best time. It's great to be home with Spike, Twilight cries out, giving her number one assistant a hug. I sure miss you, Twilight, Spike says. Thanks for all your postcards. I almost felt like I was there with you. Since you couldn't come to Rainbow Falls, I decided to bring a little Rainbow Falls to you. Thanks, Twilight. You're the best. And that's the end of that story. So, he watches the pets in this story, but in the actual My Little Pony episode, it's not the Rainbow Falls episode. It's the Games Ponies Play episode, which is, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks for listening.